Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to revisit Icarus. I covered a lot of gameplay back in the day, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I haven't really touched it since. There's been a lot of updates and a lot of purchase packages. It's good to see none of my characters are dead. Um, let's see. I guess we'll create a new character and see how that goes. See what's been changed. I'd like to not have him die, or forget to take him out, because I don't know if that's still a thing, but they kind of, and I remember the faces like if you leave a character on the planet, it dies. It's just dead. I don't know if that changed. I think Head 5 was a good choice. No scars, no facial hair, no tattoo. Alright, we're good. We'll go with that. Let's go with... Yeah. What? Creepy. We'll go with that. Logo. We'll go with none. We'll go with that one. Alright, so we'll go with... Oh, so I keep my monies. Wow, I got a lot of money. What is that? Okay, that must be a new thing. Talents can only be placed once you're here, unless it changed. But I don't have any since this is a new character. Oh, tech trees are also individualized. I forgot. We don't need that. I don't know of a mammoth boss. So there's a lot of new stuff here. Well, whatever. Let's just go. You can turn red stuff into... Yeah, so that must be the new exotic, I guess. We got 105. Wow, this has been changed a lot. Oh look, there's a new stuff. Like, okay, well, because it needs the new stuff. So I'm sure I'm gonna be drastically outdated when we go in here. Wow, we got some new actual armor. Oh, this I can purchase. Or were these the no, those are new. I don't recall anything called Larkwell being there. I'd like to not have to spend money. These are cheap though. Oh, new backpacks too. These are probably... No, don't do these. I can buy. Cool. Slot inventory. Give me a second. Okay, so since I don't know what any of this is, actually I do see I need... What we might just do, considering... What are these? Recall beacons. I'll just get a set of gear and water, I guess. So we'll just... So we got a lot of that other suit. Let's get a set of... So there's a set of that in there. We'll just keep that. Where's that other gear? Oh, here. This is the Nanio. Okay. So that's exposure protection. This is... Wait a minute. So the CX400 is actually better. Because it actually gives you damage. But this gives you a heck of a lot better cold and heat resistance. than the 400 does. No. 12 and 30, 35. 12. So less physical resistance. Reduces their wear and stuff. Okay, that also gives 30, but this is a damage gear. Not that expensive to craft. This all cost about... It's only 50. You know what? Let's go. How do you build this? Okay, so let's go with the 700. Can I buy a new one? What is this? Alright, give me another moment. Okay, so I think I got everything sorted. I don't know how to get those that loadout onto me though. So I was just taking a peek at some of the what I have. So I don't have access to this yet. So I do need to get that. So I'm wondering if I can actually. I don't know how I'm gonna. It's the loadout screen, so that confuses me. I can't drag and drop it anywhere. So I'm hoping they're going to let me grab it when I go down to the planet. I don't want to use an existing world. So I think I'm going to just create a new Olympus. So I should be able to get more purple stuff here. I'll try... Well, new in 2025. Oops. We'll go with the normal. Does this improve in it? Oh, creature health, movement speed, so that they become more difficult. I only get 25% more for that? Let's not make it stupid. What does this do? It makes them easier. And there's no penalty? Well, we should stick with normal. Alright, so let's claim prospect. Ah, here we go. I spent a little bit of time trying to figure out how to get all this going there. So I made myself a backpack here, as well as this ST700 armor. And I guess we need one of these. The Beehoo. There's a lot of Beehoo. We'll go with cold resistance. Oh. Oh. Alright, there we go. Insurance. No thanks. I don't expect to not be able to come back. Once thrown, if the landing area is determined, you will call a dropship. That could be handy. How many slots does this thing have? 1 module slot. Well, you know what? And you know what? Wait. Give me a second. All right. So we'll take that. Oh, we already put that there. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't giving myself anything I could possibly lose that I don't want to lose. We'll start scratch with our axe and pick stuff. So I think that should have us set. Air and water, I remember, was quite the trick. Okay, so we're gonna set a drop point. I don't want to be there, so that looks like it gives you easy access to most of these regions. We'll do that one. High food, medium oxygen. What is that? Ores? Rocks, plants. What is that? Abundance of ores. Comfortable, medium, high. What is this? Aggressive creatures. I wonder, what about... Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be that area, the snow areas that have the exotics. Oh, I see the animal head now. I was wondering what shape that was. So if we do here, we'll only really have access to that. It gives us a bigger area to build a base, however. But if we do here, if I'm correct, the exotics are going to be in these two zones, which it might now be in the desert. I don't know. Actually, this is a good spot because it does give access to all 4 of these locations, except for this one. Although that one probably has a lot of ores in it, doesn't it? This one's medium, and this one is also medium, so I guess it doesn't really matter. These might have to travel farther anyway, so yeah, we'll go with the conifer as opposed to the riverlands. Alright, conifer it is. Drop. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so we're coming down to the planet here.
First things first. If you want to complete missions for the UDA, you'll need to craft a short-range radio. Plenty of folks need help, and factions pay well for prospectors that offer their time. Up to you. Stay safe.
Alright, so let's see if I remember how to do this. I do remember running through the bushes, just always collecting these things. Let's go take care of first things first, though. Let's get down to the water supply. So I'll need some rocks for the basics. These are all XP also, I believe. Oh, that's not what I wanted. It says fill up containers. What did I just get? Tainted water. Okay, so how do you do that? Did that change? So that's what I needed to do. So now I got virus. Oh, it does keep track of what you got. Okay, I gotta boil that. It's gonna be a slight problem. All right, let's get to crafting if I remember how to do that. No, we suddenly ran out of rocks. Pressing the wrong button. Okay, so here's for my oxygen. That's what I was looking for. Vaguely remember them to look more bigger, but you know. Let's craft that. There, okay, they are bigger. Alright, so let's see. There's probably a cave there. Probably a cave there. Made me worried for a second. So if the ship is right... I'm pressing the wrong button. Can I change that button? There's the ship. I don't want to be too far from the ship so we can extract if all craziness happens. Alright, so there's deadly fish in the water. What was that? Where's my oxygen level? It's good for now. Can I open my face mask? Let's see. Game controls. Toggle crouch. Is that not a thing anymore? There used to be an option for... Do I actually have to take off my helmet? Hmm. Okay. Let's not worry about that for now then. But I'm looking to build on that island there. Maybe. But that means we'd have to build bridges all over the place. Now these geyser things were new to me when I stopped playing. These geyser things here. Or I guess it's just called a deposit. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but those are new to me. So this is wheat. So we'll keep some of that going because I think I can make bread. Could be remembering a different game. Alright, so let's just get across here. So this game is physics based, if I remember correctly. So I will have to build We'll have to build like bridges and supports. Level 1. I do remember there was a problem though. The problem was half of this ore was underground and you couldn't pick it. Looks like they might have fixed it. Like it. Let's get my stamina back up before we get killed. Let's just get a shelter up though. Maybe we'll find a better place to build somewhere else. I feel like this will be a nice place. Looks like I'm healing the tree. So that problem still happens. I think we just lost one underground. Well, I don't know. 44 logs. Auto pickup is a wonderful thing. Okay, so I remember there used to be... So these break into 4, right? I remember that used to happen. And sometimes they just fall into the ground and disappear. So those break into 2, and then eventually you just get the sticks, and it's done. Alright. Let's grab everything we got here. Let's cut this tree down. I think we want to build right here. Get rid of the stumps. I gotta remember what that hot button is. I don't want a wood pile. Oh, I guess we gotta learn something. Let's get the stone knife, the stone spear, the campfire, the bedroll, and we gotta level up. That's right, you can't immediately just build your house. You level up by doing all of this. And hunting. Hunting was the best. Problem is, on this world, things will kill you. Okay, so we get this cleared off a little bit. One more tree to go. So on the upper right there, there's that weather forecast. So it's saying there's going to be a slight windstorm coming in a little bit. Probably. My F button's going to be all busted. Oh. That one went into orbit. Alright, so for those of you keen-eared viewers out there, I am going between 2 different mics. I have a Super 55 and the MV7 Plus. I'm wondering which one sounds better to you. I'm on one of them right now. I don't want to say before it taints the perspectives. If you watched my last video about the I think it was Dead Zone Rogue. I did change the mic randomly. And I think I also made a recording on the most recent, according to the release date of this video, Enshrouded. So, yeah, let me know what you think sounds better. If you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it. I did just get my hands on potentially a SM7B for only $150. I don't know if it's used. I'm hoping not. But Walmart.com pulled up on my search. I was looking for a really decent sounding mic that I didn't already have. And the SM7B usually goes for about $479 or $500 around there. At least at the time of this recording. There we go. New level, so maybe we can get some stuff. I'm gonna have to make a thing here. N? Nope, I don't know what the crafting button is. I gotta go revisit all of that, I think. So let's go make a wood pile first of all. Oh yeah, I forgot I actually gotta place these things down. Let's get one of these up. Let's get one of these up. Actually, let's get a couple of these up. It can reset that for me. Let's craft up a lot of those. And let's see. Let's go here and put that in there before I suffocate. Let's get rid of... Yeah, how do I make water? A tech tree. So we need a drying rack. I'd like a small crate. And oxidizer would be good. Oh, basic water purifier. Should have got that. Oh well. Okay, so that's done. Now I can repair that, repair that. Let's go hunting for a bit. Oh. Oh, I can put talents down right now. Cool. That I don't think was a thing. I could be wrong. It's been a while, so I don't remember. But it's too bad I can't make a... I forgot you can queue things. Let's eat. Let's put this wood pile down. Get that right here, maybe. That's lighter now. Let's get this down here too. So let's put that. Things are very susceptible to weather in this game. So even though I'm putting these here, these will probably die very fast. I just need some place to put all these wood and these plant fiber bundles while I go figure out how to make a house. What does that sound? Oh, I'm getting sick again. I gotta make that water. Oh, that's right. Let's stop getting sick. Wait, I thought I just leveled. Did I? Nope, I wasted the level is what it was, I think. Foolish me. I like the fact that they did fix the mining in this game. I would have expected they would have a long time ago. But I do like the fact that it is now fixed, is what I'm saying. Back when I was playing it, sometimes you couldn't get half of the... half of the node. I wonder if I can actually boil the water. Did I already make that? Did not make that yet. So let's try that. F to interact. I need some wood. I do need to hurry because once it rains or once it storms, everything's going to be problematic. Oh, you can actually access it from here now. Select the recipe. I just throw that away. No, we don't want to throw that away, but I don't have a container to put it in. Yeah, I gotta go level. That's the bottom line. Oh, so I can't put it back into my inventory. But I can take it out, which is very useful because that used to be a problem before. We'll put this there so I automatically eat. That's the food slot. There's an animal which we can get to. Although that sounded like a bear. Bears do make sound like that. When they're nearby. Can I just throw this? No, I can only stab at him. I need a bow and arrow is what I need. Oh, stupid log. Oh, what is that? Alright. I forget how to do this. Oh. I'm drowning. I have a spacesuit. Take all. And then we could pickaxe this if I remember correctly. Well, that knife just died. Okay, so automatic pickup. Let's go and fix that. Okay, so I didn't need to make so many spears, considering I cannot throw them. What's that right there? I am curious what that is right there. Oh, it's salt. Probably need that later, but not right now. A horse. Are you hostile? Yo, you are. Why did it change? Alright, so if you notice there, we did get a lot of experience because I got some. Oh no, that's talent points. I'm wrong. But we did get a lot of experience off of that. Grab some more oxide. Oxite. Because air is important. Now, you want to talk hardcore survival. This probably beats out Valheim. A lot of the combat in this game is really difficult. Alright, look, we got some core in here too. Alright, so we're about halfway into level, so I just gotta find a few more things to defeat. And I think, oh no, that's a wolf. How come I have very low stamina? I can't remember. Am I tired? I don't think I'm tired. Is there a tired bar? I know sleeping's a thing in the game, but I forget. There's another deer. Another side note. If you leave the bones on the ground, it attracts predators. So you generally don't want to just kill things. What's one of the small ones? These things are fast though. Stealth seems to... Oh. What? Yeah, see, they're gone. He's gone. There was a wolf over there anyway. That's probably what he saw. He stopped running and I just walked right into him. Alright, you know what? We're gonna use this hunting time to find a nice cave or something. Oh, shoots. Alright, it's on. Oh, you got a big hit range, huh? He's got a friend. Or was that the... Yep, there's another wolf. That was easier than I remember it to be. There should be a take all button, so they still haven't implemented that. Okay, there we go. Level up. All right, let's get these bodies out of here before more things come. Like another wolf. Enemy's broken. Okay, if not for my armor, oops, I would be in deep trouble. I probably would have lacerations and all that nonsense. So these do decay also, as you see on that secondary bar up there. As it decays, you get less and less stuff. And eventually it just disappears. Now, I know there's been animal husbandry in the game. Oh, yeah, we need to get a house up. Or find a cave. But yeah, animal husbandry so you can have pets and nonsense. I mean, I don't know. It's not necessarily nonsense. I do enjoy having pets, but I also don't like them dying. So that's a problem. Alright, let's take a quick look at our tech tree. We definitely want the water purifier. Now, where was building? Here we go. A dirt foundation. What does this do? I guess they... So, there was an option to go with wooden flooring and stuff. I guess that has changed. Okay, so I guess I wasn't paying attention. Wow, there's a lot of interesting things here now. Alright, so let's get back to that little plot of land that I'm hoping to be my initial base, especially since it is now raining. And maybe protect some of all that stuff there that I got going on. Crafting. Let's craft a dirt foundation. Which means I need a shovel, which I don't have. I can. Alright, so where is my dirt shovel? I need wood. Let's grab this, grab that. Let's grab that, craft that, put this away. It should go there. If we dig think there's a table that you can get or make that will allow you to make use of those carcasses. The horse ran away? Not quite away enough. So see, you can't really, well, certain things can't really get there. It's empty, isn't it? Yes, I think it is. So the water collector requires fuel. Charcoal. I don't have any means of making charcoal. Alright, I do have charcoal. Ah, from the fire pit. I forgot. Make dirt foundation all around here. I have to go cut down some trees. So give me a moment. We'll do all some of that housekeeping stuff. All right. So we did do a little bit of fixing up around the area. We added a secondary layer around the house. We added some defenses to the outside. No one's attacked yet, but I'm sure they're gonna be here. We got 2 campfires going around the house. We do have a bed, an oxygenator, and some drying rack, as well as a rain collector and this water purifier. So we never have to worry about being poisoned anymore. Now, I did also learn how to. I got 2 more levels in the process of gathering, and I do know how to make a fishing rod, but we will save that for later. For now, I guess we'll go to sleep, make it morning, and we will head out and see if we can find any kind of nodes. I'm assuming there's a node in this area here. So if we go that way and take a look, I am going to stop to grab some of this because I will need that. Carrots, mainly because a lot of this stuff will rot. So, yeah, don't want to pick too much of it. Until you can get a refrigerator going. I'm pretty sure that's still in the game. Alright, so we're getting to this area. Looks like there's a cave right there. Maybe not. Or was it that? That's what I thought I saw. Or they got better at hiding it. So back in the day when I was playing, they'd have that kind of a wall, and then they'd have something like this, which would have the rock face and the cave. It's kind of like how this is. It's all one type of texture, and then there's this. Now some caves you have to break into. which it does not. Oh, so it changes. Okay, I don't know if that's designed to hide the caves better. So you notice how that section looked a little light, and then the texture changed. That's gonna make it a little harder for me to find these things now. Because yes, as we get here now, all of these look kind of the same. See, so that looks different than when we get close. It kind of morphs. I used to use that to locate the cave. See that there? That's gonna probably do that. Yep. I mean, it could be that I changed some of my graphic settings. When I played this last, I did not have 3080. I do now, so some of the settings did change. I increased, yeah, I should say I increased the range at which you can see things. So sometimes there's caves in those. We won't mess with this horse unless he wants to mess with us. He probably is going to want to mess with us. We're getting kind of close to him. Since this is an invisible wall here, pushing me more that way. For those of you who watch the channel, you know I don't like invisible walls. Ah. Oops. Sulfur. We'll need this once we're able to make gunpowder. I don't know if this series will get that far. That will all depend on all of you. And, well, my interest also. So far, it's pretty good. I might actually play this a little bit off camera and see how far we can get. And if we got anything interesting, yeah, maybe I'll record it. So we were out here looking for ores, and well, we did find silica and we found sulfur, and there's some coal over there, so that's going to be really handy. Coal is a thing eventually. Right now we can use it for burning, but eventually we'll need it for gunpowder, if I remember correctly. I think it was coal and silica, and no, or is it coal and sulfur? I think it was coal and sulfur. I am gonna need to get a better pick though. Preferably I'd like to find some kind of iron or whatever that first metal that we can make. But that means I'd have to purchase a smelter, which I can't do until beyond level 10. Level 10 will let me go to tier 2 technology, which I think gives us our first work table. And I am low on oxygen, but what we can do in the wild is this. So we're at 48%. As that goes, it should go up because we put that thing in there. The oxide. Alright, so I'm not finding any ores. I don't want this video to be super long, which it already kind of is. Alright, so it seems like the weather is going to cut it short, this little expedition we got going on here. We'll head back, because it does seem quite severe. And, yeah, fire is a thing in this game, so the lightning will cause trees to burn, and, well, I can mine it for coal eventually. Or, well, yeah, once it's done. We'll snag this before we leave. But yeah, that can eventually burn on a whole forest, which will make it hard on wood. And it'll also make it dangerous for. It'll also make it dangerous for my house because, yeah, that can spread and burn my house down. Well, which is kind of why I was looking to build on an island. However, if they strike my house, well, house will catch on fire anyway. That's why later in the game, once you get copper, there will be Is that a fire right there? Yeah, there's a fire right there. Oh, there's a deer too. There's a fire there too. So as you see, that's a problem. There's fire right there too. Yeah, so this is getting crazy, and my storm exposure is getting out of control, which I did not remember about. So there should be one-shot kills, but or maybe I don't have that yet. Could be a skill you pick up. Let's take all of that. Quickly make our way back. As you hear, my guy's kind of freaking out. I am also taking damage because of the storm exposure. And it also makes you run slower, so that makes it even more not very appealing. Here's the fields of corn, so that means it should be right around the corner there. Unless this is a different field of corn. No, it's not. There's the house. Oh, look, it is getting broken because of the storm. I do need to make a hammer. Probably shouldn't have done it here. I can't do it anyway. I don't have any wood. We need to go and fix the house up. Oh, it destroyed my bed. Wouldn't have. That's why I couldn't. I wouldn't have seen my. I didn't see it on the map there. All right, so we'll grab a stack of that. Let's make a hammer. Okay, I don't have the technology for that yet. That's a problem. Probably should have grabbed that. That right there. Well, oh, the house actually caught fire. That's what happened. So what is this on the ground here? Oh, it destroyed one of my chests too. Bad news, bad news. Well then, isn't that just great? At least it stopped. Yeah, short order, we're gonna need to have that. A hammer. And we're probably gonna have to... Yeah, we gotta get up there quickly. But that's gonna be the video for now. So stay tuned if you like this. Definitely let me know if you like this. I will try to put more of this on there. It is fun at the moment. I didn't like the weather though, so that's gonna be a slight issue. I never liked the weather. I never liked the weather. The weather was just garbage. It was a very difficult mechanic to have in the game. So I never really appreciated it. Did that give me water though? It's got no liters. That's okay, this has got water in it. It should make us good again. The fire is out. Shouldn't be. There we go. Probably got blown out from the storm. Need that charcoal going so we can keep that that water purifier going. Let us have a small snack. Let's make sure it's cooked first. And we're good to go. I just got to build a new bed. Sticks, fur, leather, fiber. You need a... Oh, I don't have enough fur. Okay, that's the problem. I hear a wolf, however. So we will make it good. I'm going to go do that. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. And definitely let me know which microphone is better. Or tell me the video in which it sounds better. This video was all with this mic, which I won't tell you yet. But if you leave a comment, I might. And let me know what game, or if you like this game. So let me go hunting, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.